and I definitely recommend it for a lot of the beginner users because you only have to build up from the base plate and no additional block laying out is needed. Hey everybody, Kaiden here, and today we have the Daiso Petit block polar bear, and this is part of the Friends of the Sea series and is the third animal in the Friends of the Sea. And this is recommended for ages 12 and up and is mini block number 25. So let's go ahead and take a look at this cute polar bear set. Alright everybody, so here is the Petit block polar bear. Now by looking at the picture, it looks like it's going to be a very cute little mini block that we're going to make. Now if you're unaware what Daiso Petit block is, think of Lego, but very small. Now the original brand maker of this is called Nanoblock. This is just Daiso's version. Now Nanoblock is just a very, very tiny version of Lego. As you can see, that's only about that big, so that's like a little 2x4 there, where Lego is a lot thicker and a lot taller than these little petite blocks here. So it's kind of like a little bit more sophisticated version of Lego, just Daiso's version, which is a little Japanese store where you can get a lot of cool products at. So let's go ahead and open this up. Alright. And this comes in, of course, as Daiso's Petite blocks do come in, a little resealable bag. Alright. Okay, so it looks like we come with one bag of bricks, one loose base plate, that's a very cool one, and we of course get our instructions here. Let's take a look at our instructions. So at the top here it shows us our parts list, what should be included with our kit, and it looks like we can finish this in about 7 steps, and it looks like the 8th one is showing us that it's complete. And those are all of our steps. So let's go ahead and start the speed build. Alright everybody, so here is the polar bear from Daiso, and I gotta say this was a really fun and easy kit to build. It only took me a few minutes and it was really enjoyable to build, and I really like the look of this. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the fine details of this cute little polar bear. Alright, so here's the polar bear, and this looks very, very cute, and you can definitely tell there's a lot of detail in this, just like any other Daiso or Miniso Petite blocks building kits. And one thing I really like about this is the little blue scarf that he has. It makes it very fit the theme well, since it's a polar bear trying to stay warm. And also, the face of this, the structure of it, kind of looks like a polar bear. I was really hoping that they made it a little bit more elongated than squished in, kind of like a panda. And also, another thing about this that I thought was cool was that this base plate that they give us here is transparent. It's a transparent blue, So it's a see-through blue, and it's really nice. It's just like the Lego water studs that come in that color, just the transparent water. You see my fingers through there. And now this is what we normally get in our little Miniso and Daiso Petit block kits. We get these little base plates here now. These are for like the dogs or like the cats and stuff. And as you can see, it's just really cool to have a transparent blue one, and it really fits the theme for the polar bear, not the polar bear. But I think if they did white in this, which would be kind of like the snow, it would fit out okay, but I really like that they put this transparent in just because it looks a lot more better and really pops out, the bear does. And as you may have known from seeing a lot of my other building kits just like these, I try to make little miniature versions or little accessories for our building kits here with the spare pieces, which there is a different amount of reasons why you can have spare pieces in it. It looks like they just allowed the spare pieces in today. And so I decided to make a little accessory for our bear here. Now, there was enough pieces to make a little miniature bear, but it ended up looking like a weird cat with a blue neck. So I decided to scrap that, and my sister partially gave me this idea, so shout out to her. And she said you should make a little fish with the polar bear, and here it is. So here is a little fish that I made. As you can see, it's kind of like a white fish with a little blue fin right there, and I tried to make the tail as close as the fish like as possible. And the back is, again, just a bunch of filler pieces to go in. I have two 1x2 here that connect these these little slopes here. And then I, of course, put in these extra 3 studs to connect this bottom piece right here, and also to stick out as a little flipper. And as well as the top fin right here is held in by a blue 1x2 piece. And then we, of course, have the little nose here, which this is a little filler in for my little 2x3, which fills in vertically like that for more support on the bottom for this little 1x4, and of course this little slope right here. And so one thing that you can do with this little fish here is that you can either have the little fish sit right in here with Mr. Polar Bear there, or if you're going to have a death solution where you kind of bang on it a lot and it can fall off, is that you attach this little piece on right here, okay, and then you can connect it so it can go on just like, oh, that is not good, detached. Anyways, you attach it onto that little 1 stud piece right there. You can attach it something like this. Maybe I'll be easier if I go like that. And put our little fish on there. And you can have the little fish sit by him like he's going to eat his little dinner right there. And so that's one thing that I found that would be cool for the accessory. And that is the fish complete, our little accessory that we made. I think it turned out pretty well, especially with it being so tiny and very complex to put all the pieces on. And there we have it, our little fish here. Alright everybody, so that was the Daiso Polar Bear Petite block, and I gotta say it turned out really great. It was a blast to build, and I definitely recommend it for a lot of the beginner users because you only have to build it from the base plate and no additional block laying out is needed, and that's what is really good about this and is really good for beginners. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video. Hope you guys give me a like and subscribe, and thank you all for watching guys. Bye!